Okay, come on now. Let's get in there and get after it today. Okay, this is how we train to win the belt. Nice defense. Hey, good job today. You really crushed it out there. You're listening perfectly. Nice work. Good work. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Beautiful job. Your kicks look so easy. Anytime you see it, just throw it. Okay, heavy bag and heavy punches. You ready? Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Now that's the aggression I want to see in your next fight. Great job. Listen, you fight like that, you're gonna dominate. Guaranteed. Nice, nice. Really great job today. Good work on the bag today. Get some water, and let's keep working. Hey, it's gonna be tough to get that performance bonus now. These two, they put on a show.
Yeah? It was that crazy?
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go, early round one, and as many of you know, this is his first time on the main card. He's been a prelim machine throughout his UFC career, but the wins have started to pile up, and now he's going to take his shots at one of the division's elite. More eyeballs, obviously the crowd is full, packed to the nines here, main card has started. We'll see if he can get off to a good start tonight. Ball left hook to the head, it's blocked. Now leather being thrown on both sides. Motion strikes cut above the eye. Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
Huge left.
Oh.
Oh, how good is that? The dragon punch lands flush to the head. And it looks like this could be it. Ooh, right into side control, BC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack.
Another knockdown!
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for.
So I'm realizing the consistency with the game. I'm not rocking with it. I don't know, it's not fun like anymore. So here's the thing. I'm gonna show you my settings again. Y'all already know what it's on. It's on hard. I'm not interfering with this. I can choose how I want the fight style to be, but I'm not doing that because I know that just interferes with how the game's supposed to go, right? So I just play the normal game, even with the AI type of override. So ultimately, you can. It's just default. So whatever the fighter's type is what they're gonna fight me as. So it's on hard. I want to up the AI difficulty, but I'm not ready for pro yet. I don't think I'm ready for pro yet. I'll up it to pro after I win the belt. But ultimately, I realize the consistency in the game. So there's a lot of things that I've realized. Combos are really important. There is no one punch knockouts. Like, you can spam the same punch 5 times back to back and knock a guy down 6 times and then knock him out on the 4th punch. So I've tried to get more uppercut follow throughs in. Getting submissions is hard when you don't have a grappler, so I have not gone for a submission. But I'm gonna take this fight against Callum Gibson. I'm just taking the long road with this one because I understand why they want to take this fight. I believe that this is going to be one of our last fights before we get that contract. Now, I don't remember exactly what our most recent fight was in the contract. It would have to be Nielsen, Nguyen, Harris, and Rosenstruck. But I feel like Nguyen was my last fight, so I think it's Harris, Rosenstruck, and then it's one more fight on this contract with this one, and then I think we have either a new contract or one more fight that'll probably give us close rankings to the title fight. But I'm gonna see what this guy's about. I look at those punches and I'm like, okay, he can kick and throw. I have to be prepped for that. But he has boxing combinations, and he's a boxer, and I'm a boxer, so this is should be a pretty fun matchup. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep simulating a heavy bag. It's low risk injury, and I'm not fighting no super popular like. Oh, you need to really key in on this. So I'm just gonna fight with some people that to fight with. So I can't fight with Tyson Waster because he's injured. I have to become the champion and get Khalil Roundtree. I'm gonna, to get whatever his name is. So I'm gonna go Khalil Roundtree. Let me see. I'm gonna work with him and see if we can lock some kick because he's
All
a
right.
kicking somebody.
Let's see what you got today. Speed and power. That's it.
Okay. How do you do it?
All right, you got to step up your training. This fight is coming soon.
Well, I didn't freaking figure out the move, but I knocked him out, so I'll take that. Yeah, in those things, they don't really fight back. That's why I don't do it. So, but I like UFC. I think it's a really fun game. I want to start playing online. I think I'm gonna play my first online game maybe tonight. I don't know. It depends on if we get that title shot. I believe John Jones is still the title holder, so yeah. I don't know when his next fight is scheduled for, but I think this fight will get us up to that Stipe range. I think we can beat Stipe, and then we'll probably fight Volkov, and then Aspinall or Gain, and then our last fight of the contract will be John Jones. So we'll find out then. We have a lot of messages in here. You get some hands. I'm ready to throw down with you in the Ox. Oh, I will be fighting Curtis Blades next. Yeah, I mean, I'm in this heavyweight division. I don't want no bad blood because these dudes actually give. It's not like this real life, but I'm not making bad blood with nobody in this division unless it's people like Aspinall, Stipe Miocic, that's going to come for the belt, the one coming for my spot, coming for what I want. I think if once I beat John Jones, I'll probably fight him 2 or 3 more times, and then that'll be it. Like we won't see each other ever again. So it's just like that's how I'm approaching it. You know, my goal is John Jones. So our next fight will be Curtis Blades. Like he wants to make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. I ain't nervous, but it's not a fight. I realized that if I protect myself that first 30 minutes and then I start catching them, I have to figure out their combos. So in that last fight, I figured out the guy's combos, and that's why I knocked them out so early. He just started, bah, 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 bah. So he'll throw the total between 3 to 6 punches, 3 to 6 strikes on me before I can land a strike on him. Let him throw his strikes, caught him with overhand, stunned him a few times, didn't let him get comfortable again, kept working at him, and then we were able to secure a knockout. I have this knot in my arm from when I played Navy. It's actually going down, but man, it used to be super stiff. Super duper stiff. This fight right here isn't gonna be like super big. I want to land more than 50% of my strikes on this guy, just so like I have a good percentage of shots landed, proving that I can beat a guy in that range with ease. I'm gonna hold off on my progressions until this Curtis Blades fight, and they'll probably give me a 4 or 5 for that. We had our first main
Our
event.
tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Outside this guy except for the weight category.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
I
fight
do
is
think
3
once I get the
rounds in
belt,
the
I will
UFC
go down.
heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
Ready? Ready?
All right, ready to go for round 1. As many of you know, this young man won his last fight by knockout. No TKO, plus knockout for him the last time out. And now he is getting a shot against him.
He's got to keep pressing here.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Targeting the body with the kick now. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. He is cut above the eye here.
He's hurt bad. Oh, it landed. He hurt it. Another one. Oh, big.
And he blocked the punch there.
Beautiful punch lands.
Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back
He's
off.
slipping.
The accuracy right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his
I
opponent.
mean, I think this guy is definitely going to be ranked once I
I
get
mean, he
my
went
close.
right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, he's got his back now. Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. His misses are empty.
Nice shot lands downstairs.
Oh, looks like a cut has just opened up on his forehead now.
So this guy's giving me a run.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the
I don't know how long he's
All right,
been
let us
in
now
this
take a
the
look back
fight
at some
game,
of the
but
action.
he's definitely giving me a run for my money. I like it. I like it.
All right,
He's a boxer.
round two.
Boxer's punch. This guy's
Well, an
been fun.
appreciative capacity crowd
He's
on its
slipping a
feet
lot.
as this next round gets underway. That previous
to
round,
figure it
to
out.
get the bonus checks ready, that was insane.
It's
gotta
done.
work.
These guys are taking $50,000.
I need to get his back
They
against the
laid it
cage
all
somewhere
on
where
the
he
line.
can't
They
be as
dropped the quarter in
physical.
the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Big power shot there. Circling to his right. Man, these guys have some chins on that. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Big shot to the body.
Oh, good block there. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal
Bro,
with
he's
the
just
damage of the
slipping
cut
way too much.
while dealing with the level
Like,
of the fighter
way
in front of
too
you.
much.
Right
I'll
now,
see.
you've got to do something different to try and change
This
the
is
way
gonna
that
mess
this
up
fight is
my
playing out.
longevity. I'm probably I'll see what the knockout looks like.
Oh!
Yes,
Big
this
shots
guy.
exchanged
So,
in the pocket there. Well, you got to admire the
I don't wanna
good
go to-
back and forth action,
yeah.
but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call
if they
in the
call a
ringside
fight
physician
here
to
and
take
then
a
they
look
start,
at what is a
I don't
nasty
think they
cut.
will.
Well, you got to
Especially
check
not
on
that
it
bad.
because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able
It's
to
not that
continue.
bad.
Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
All right, looks
They're
as though the fight
contemplating.
is going to continue. The
Maybe
referee
start this.
checking
I
on
mean,
the
this is
athlete
not.
one more
This is not
time.
going
A
to be
bit
good.
surprising. I didn't
For
know
my
if they would let
longevity
this guy
heading into
continue.
this
But
fight. I
here
mean,
we
I have
go.
a pretty
All right, well,
decent
this fighter was
longevity in
bullish
this
in his
career, but
desire to continue, and the doctor is going to
I
afford
wanna
him
be
that
actually able to
opportunity as the referee
decide
gets us
this.
back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on this.
not bad.
Back to the feet.
You see what I'm saying? Like this slipping. I mean, I'm halfway through my stamina in the second round.
Pressing here could be the the beginning of the end. Oh, big hook. That'll sting.
Like, he's slipping. I didn't get to feel this guy out. I think I promised him a
You wonder if
fight.
the offensive fighter's going to start to get
But
frustrated.
I think that's a fight. I mean, he's not going to knock me out.
Big, massive hook that really has put his opponent
But it's
on
just the
skates.
slipping, and then it's messing up my stamina. How many strikes I'm having to throw?
90 seconds to go in round
But
two.
he's slipping every other. Like, that's just. Oh hell no! I can't take that loss. That's detrimental. He did a spinning back fist, and because I have 50 stamina, I can't take that. That's not a loss willing to take. He's not ranked. He's not good.
Absolutely soared
I'm already
on the
working
strength
back.
of what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush knockout, kept his winning streak intact with style points, and now the challenges get decidedly more tougher. We'll see if he can keep the momentum going in what is unquestionably the biggest spot of his UFC career. A good sequence there, the right hand followed by the left. Establishing the jab.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Nice body shot there. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Big knee. Oh, nice uppercut. Yeah. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches. Oh, nice elbow.
Big hook. We'll see if he can finish. Beautiful diving strike lands. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Back to
He's
his
a good
feet.
grappler. He takes a lot of your stamina.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off.
I don't know why he's landing so much, even though I'm started. So I didn't throw it out.
Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, and a cut has just opened up on
He
his
can only
forehead.
slip so
We'll
much.
keep an eye on it.
They're letting him do it.
Strong
And then
defense here
land
as
so
the
many
hook to the
close
head is
range
blocked.
shots. Like, look at that. That's insane. And no boxers can slip.
Throwing that
Their
jab,
head
no good.
movement is what makes them good. But
Oh,
how many
massive
times are you
kick
going to let
lands
them
flush.
slip in?
We might get a stoppage here. Dean steps in. Take a bow, young man. So how about that hook?
Yeah, he's a good fighter, clearly. I mean, he knocked me out the first time with a spin back fist. He went for it again. I was able to dodge it with an overhand, but, you know, that's not something I want to keep fighting. Okay, he's not worth 2 rounds of boxing. All right, these are the contracts you get your title fighting. So your first ranked contract, this red contract, we're making $135,000 a win. This is it. So we know our first fight's gonna be Curtis Blades. Curtis is a kickboxer. This will be interesting. So a lot of people don't really like my fight that I just had. Oh, he's a wrestler? This is going to be very interesting. Oh, I think this may be a main event. So we've kind of hit that point where you pretty much have achieved an A, and majority of those important sparring sessions depends on how many of them you've done. So I've done quite a few of the wrestling sparring sessions. So social media is popping for your boy right now. Let's see what they're saying. You know, me and Curtis don't need to be at odds in this fight. We both want this title fight, man, and I want it bad. I'm a young guy going for a title fight. He's an OG in the game. He has some pretty decent experience. Gave a young guy an opportunity to break it down with him in the ring, and the octagon, and that's what we're doing. So I'm about to watch tape this week to figure out what we're facing. He's a puncher, though. Yeah, he's going to be working those takedowns heavy. So we're going to try and get our takedown defense pretty high, and then our bottom game pretty high. That's why I'm holding on to that skill. Because he's going to kill us. I already know my guy gets really drained off of trying to get from underneath off the bottom. And you saw his top game isn't the best either. So, pause. But we're going to figure it out. I want to see his tendencies, though, this week. I want to see what we're going to get into. And this guy's super well-rounded. Like, this is our matchup. This is going to be the test. Like, if I have to restart this more than twice, then I just genuinely have to get lucky to beat this guy. But if I only need one restart or two, if I don't need any restarts, I just go to the show. I'm getting better at the game. I do think that he's going to give us a very big problem. And I would say I'm perfect, right? Alright, let's get into the important stuff. Takedown defense and bottom game will be our best friend this fight. Bottom game, I gotta get that to a 4-star. Since I know he works that body, we're going to have to play it very smart this fight. This might be a main event, but I didn't do a photo shoot.
And now on the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Curtis Racer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nathan. You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, after a big win his last time out by TKO, here is this young man making another UFC start tonight. The round 1 clock is underway. Hard to do better than he did his last time out, but if you talk to this confident young man, he thinks he can top it. That remains to be seen. Certainly a stiffer challenge here, at least on paper. We are underway. All right, so there it is. They immediately go into the clinch situation. The wrestler said he wanted to make it dirty against this boxer, and this is a good spot for him to be.
I think that even though he wanted to be in the clinch, he's got to be very aware of the punches in tight coming back from the boxer. He's got to be level changing. He's got to be tripping. He's got to make this boxer feel like he's on the defensive, or that guy's going to get comfortable, rolling his shoulders, and landing some nice tight punches from in close.
Well, you know about the offense, but how about the defense? Overhand blocked by Blades. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Bro, he can throw.
Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another.
Bro, we're protecting ourselves here. He's just a really aggressive fighter. This is going to be a tough one for him. I don't think
under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take the guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's really dominating us. We're not going to get... Yeah, we're not.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
We have been...
And very effective with the ground and pound.
I don't know what to do.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
That was nice. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself. Good punch, man. He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on the side.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. 30 seconds to go in this one. Nice kick to the body. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Yeah, he just, like, actually dominated us that first round. Like, Curtis Blades, oh my gosh.
See, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheeks.
Like, he is a tough guy. Yeah.
You ready to fight?
And there's no wearing him down. Look at my stamina. It's raps.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Well, missed on that one. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the
and like this is literally good enough.
That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Oh, he might be a one-eyed fighter before too long. That right eye starting to shut. Hammer fist here by Curtis Blades.
Big shot to the head.
And follows up with another one. Missed on the strike attempt there. Whoa! Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good.
It's just like, there's nothing I can do. Once he starts, like, grappling you, you're cooked, bro.
Blades is really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
Because of that. I can't do, he's sitting on my chest. Like, you cannot do anything about that. If the next two fights go like that, I'm going to just take my loss. Be a decision.
All right, great to have everybody with us as we get round one going here. As many of you know, he won his last fight by devastating TKO. Now the focus, as the challenges get stiffer, is on keeping that momentum going. This is a legitimate winning streak, a legitimate knockout streak, but one that figures to be tested here tonight against an opponent who is unquestionably his stiffest challenger today.
Are you dead?
His opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Just out of range with that strike. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes.
Are you
back to
dead
it
out?
here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
I was gonna say, when do we
Gotta be careful
get
here.
dodged these punches? It's like,
And he's back up.
Oh, nice inside
you
trick.
dead
Oh,
ass.
nice.
Well, how's that for
that's one thing I
executing
hate.
the game
When you
plan? He
get
told us
up
he needed
on
to
some
get
of these
the
guys, they
takedown.
immediately go to take you
Bruce is
down.
right out of the chute.
He got
Just
it
to
done,
get
man.
the-
Takedowns where the emphasis in camp, and he got it done. He has to be happy that it worked to perfection.
Y'all just made me hold my hands that entire time.
Dig and kick.
A boxer that holds his hands for that.
Oh, back to the over. A lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
I think we stay off his hands.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Back to his feet.
Yeah, that would have been a knockout punch had I
Hurt
remember it.
bad.
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah,
big
I'll
elbow.
see Curtis.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here.
I
That
hate
could
fighters
affect the
that
judging.
hate on ball.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
I'm gonna let
Oh,
Jesse
lands
take
a
it.
hip toss now.
Changing the position.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style. He gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass
I think he
by
won
the
that
bottom fighter.
because of the takedown.
All right, that's the end of the round. All right, back to the stools between rounds.
But I don't think he beat me because he
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Back to his feet.
He went high with that one.
And blocks the shot there. Well, no denying that he blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to
That's
sleep.
so annoying.
He threw a lot of punches.
I can't piece
but he
this
couldn't
guy
get
up
the
like
one to
that
land on
and
the butt
still have
that would end the night.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to strip. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close his space.
Yeah, he
Huge
can.
strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive
That
shot
wasn't gonna be
that he
it,
landed.
yeah.
Great job.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. All right, so another takedown for the wrestler. He hinted that he wanted to strike here tonight, but sticks with the bread and butter, and it's working.
The bread is buttered, so why would you not eat it? This guy is doing exactly what we have come to expect from him. He goes forward,
I
he
cannot
double
do
changes,
this
and he
with
takes
this
you down. Once you're on the ground, he grinds you out. This is a wrestler's calling card, and he is showing you why tonight in the octagon.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. So a much different approach. That's it over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great block. The fighters separate.
Well, Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Oh, big front kick lands flush. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
15 seconds.
He is a super strong champ. We did not knock him down with any other.
Another big takedown.
He's got the.
10 minutes.
He's got the first round of odds. I'm not sure about this round. I think I landed more significant strikes here. It's over, bro. He's got us beat, bro, and these. I don't know what to do, bro. I literally landed 4 strikes in the first round. Like, I dead for real landed 4 strikes in the first round.
All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left. UFC
Bro, I think
President
it's the
Dana White. I
fact
think
that he's the
making out
wrestler
the
that
bonus.
makes it
All right,
hard.
let's now look back at some of the action from that
He's
round.
gonna
He
try.
went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case,
You ready to fight? Ready.
Good
We
round
go to
underway.
distance, I lose this by decision clearly, but I got him. This guy.
Unable to connect with a right hook. Blades going for the takedown. He misses. All right, single collar timeout. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to
Once you
find
do a
that
kick,
follow-up attempt.
you
The
cannot.
kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. He passes to half.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, at some point, you've really just got to start mixing things up a bit more. Get some strikes to the body. At this point, it's really just been a headhunt. Oh!
He lands his good points or
Back to
defends
the
his
feet
points,
now.
and he immediately goes. So let's get back.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh! Timely defense there. Huge block for him. And they
He usually
separate
throws
after
no more
exiting.
than 2
Another
punches.
takedown land.
So this thing is a record.
Blades making these ground strikes count. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, he reverses the position now.
He
Nice
did.
work on the ground by Blades. All right, stack guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hip, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into him. Attack the feet with your hands, head, chest, back, lead with your hips, pass the feet.
Yeah,
drive your
he's
knee
ready to
forward,
slip.
Try to get the
He's
side
slipping and he's gonna take me down.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need
Let's
to be a
go.
judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not.
Point accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Now he's back up.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
And he's even just off that. Yeah, he beat me with that knockdown, bro. Fuck. Yeah, I landed less than 50 punches this entire fight. I only landed 27 punches in this entire fight. Or landed 27 strikes. That's bad. It's because I have to just keep playing it safe with this guy. Like, he knocked me down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one underway here, and most of you will not soon forget the effort turned in by this young man his last time out. A blistering victory by TKO. Now he'll try to keep the momentum going. He's got an extensive winning streak here. He's got his sights set on the top 5. First order of business, taking out this fellow contender here tonight. Nice job there to do nice damage.
Beautiful head kick lands for this guy.
All right, nice job by the wrestler, sticking to the game plan here early. DC goes to the clinch. He said he didn't want to be shooting takedowns from way outside. We'll see if he tries to get a level change here on the inside.
Well, he needs to. This boxer is so good in close. Whereas you're clinching with most athletes, they tend to
He went for like 4
boxing is
takedowns.
spent a lot in the clinch, so this guy's well versed here. But where he isn't well versed is getting his feet tripped.
He just goes to show power.
Getting level changed on. So he's got to mix everything up.
He
It's
wants to fight.
high-low if he wants to take this guy down.
I mean, I don't know what the game plan is, but I don't.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Block that punch.
Nice
This is
job
no
to stick
straight
with it
forward.
there and a complete
Misses like
takedown.
10 punches and says, I'm gonna fight you.
Oh,
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Strong hook lands.
For some reason, Square is
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard,
Really
DC,
good.
and block those shots coming his way.
he does a great job.
How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
I just got a match him a bit.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting
So
stunned.
if he misses
Pretty
an
good.
uppercut, he usually
Gotta
goes
capitalize
for
on those
it.
opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So you get a guy
And if he
hurt,
takes a
you
far
gotta
jab,
find a
he's
way to
not
finish
going to
the
be
fight.
able to put anything else for the kill.
Blades, his hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Oh, he's got a
Overhand is
collar
usually
locked in the clinch
followed
now.
by a
Blades is so big, right? So he drives into you, smashes you
Or
against the side of
a
the
takedown.
octagon. Then he starts working towards his finishes, and he's got a number of them.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Oh, another one.
Oh, heavy shots raining down.
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Making all these shots count. Round 2 next. All right, there's the horn, and
So
what
I
a
was
round, champion.
very good first round from I mean, we had him beat in every category. We landed 31 strikes to lose 360. So I guess aggressive
Talk about
is the
knockdown. When
tactic
you knock
against
somebody
him.
down like
Wear
that,
him down. I mean,
gotta
wear him
be
plus
kind
with the
of fun to
eyebrow.
strut your
knock
way
him
back
down.
to the
I
store.
mean, you are 10
Should've
foot
really
tall.
had
When
to
you
do
get
that.
dropped,
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things.
We got some groundwork in
Ready
with
to fight?
him.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2.
We gotta watch
He
this.
missed with that jab again. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
I mean, I'm glad I made a good relationship with him. I don't think it was that is like really fighting.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom
So,
fighter defense.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Well, this is absolutely...
Yeah, it was ending. He was holding that.
Shot
He was
being
waiting for
landed.
it.
Back and forth we
They lay
go.
a few
Oh,
out.
that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He
He's
calls for the
good.
ringside
I mean,
position.
if they
And
call
here
a
comes
fight,
the
I'm
doctor.
taking it.
Doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him, and decide whether or not he can continue.
Looks as though
Coming
the
out,
doctor is going to allow the fight to
you want to be
continue
the
for
first to
athlete.
land, but you
They
don't
will
want to
raise
be
the bar.
countered. So I
He's got
have
to
to
raise the
look
guard.
at his
He's got to
body
take some
language
chances
when he
because
steps
he's
across
very
that.
limited in what he can do right now with that much slow.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action.
He got hurt again. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Dean, how many times you gonna let me land that
Lands a
jab?
strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Curtis Blades.
All right, too many attempts like that does lead to them. Yeah.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blades. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage.
And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied
I
here.
just can't let him get knee to the belly.
Now Blades is much safer
And I can't let him
position
get
to
me
be
in
inside
split
control.
submission mode. I gotta let him get to the backside. And we can get up.
And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there,
He
as
said
have the
strikes in
kicks.
this position.
Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage. Looking pretty swollen now.
Elbows. Just slipping.
Just out of range with that left hook.
See. Ah, he got.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the
He
round.
ducked it.
Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame.
I think he wins this
30
round. I
seconds
mean, I
to
have
go
the
now.
knockdown, but he has the control.
Side control
He's
now.
dominated by him, so I can't let him.
Getting him out here.
So he's not really looking to submit me. I
Final
think he's
seconds
just
here
looking
of round
to.
two. All right, that's the end.
I would give him the round as a ref. I mean, he has more total strikes. Honestly, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I mean, the ground control. Not gonna lie, I'm not giving this to him. I'm giving it to me. I have the knockdown. I stunned him twice. Landed 13 significant strikes on, and I landed almost half of my punches for the round. He landed almost half of his, more than half of his. But I'm not giving him this round. I mean, he didn't land any significant strikes. All he did was groundwork. He just dominated on the ground. He did 2 takedowns, but in his 2 or 3 takedown attempts, he allowed a minute of control for me. I'm giving myself the round. I'm just gonna have to protect myself from this one.
Well, the swelling on his face.
But I definitely
is
beat him
extreme
the
at this
first
point
round.
in
I
time. I'm
definitely
not
think
sure
I got
that
him
he
beat
got
the
it.
second
All right, back
round.
to the stool, and he is a.
I knocked him down. I think I got that right. I knocked him down twice.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
I forgot they just.
Big right hook coming. It's blocked.
He's in that mode. I think he's anticipating the strikes.
Oh, how good is that kick? Let's go. Whoa! Oh, big shots here.
Get up.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Marginal damage continues to be doled out.
I should know, when he has his back on the gate like that, he's
Probably
done.
like to see the referee call in the dot.
And that's very rare because fight fans want to see violence. But right now, you have seen enough. This guy is beat.
I gotta
this guy
learn
is
that
battered.
about
He doesn't have
fighters.
much more. He has not done the right things to allow for himself to win this fight.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Blades is in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in
No, this is bad. This is bad.
Ground strikes are just brutal. All right, stacked guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What does that mean?
I mean that he's out. I mean, he's out. The
Yeah.
moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to do now is just straight leg it. He's got to kick and push. Because how is the opponent
Y'all let
gonna
him
stop
throw
him from just elevating him?
an
This is a
overhand,
grown man. You
an
let him get both
uppercut, and
feet
then
on
a
your
hook.
hip. You push away, you kick. He's got to finish here.
Back to his feet.
Oh, nice level change.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight. Man, has his chin been tested early. All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end
when they
of the
bring the
fight.
Yeah, the
doctor
fight's
inside,
over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
any significant strike to that area takes him down. He can no longer risk that. He's done. Call the fight.
Yeah, that's going to do it. All right, fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time.
Yeah, I'm not fighting him again. Because, like, okay, I realize you got to come out aggressive against him in the first round. You have to limit his takedown capability. You have to really work him. But this guy can fight. Like, he threw way more punches and landed more punches than me by 23. He had 7 takedowns, 3 minutes and 48 seconds of control. And still somehow, in the attempts of him being on the ground for 3 minutes and roughly 13 minutes of the fight, he still found a way to land 73 punches with us being on the ground for roughly 6 minutes of the entire fight. So between the 7 minutes of me landing 42 significant strikes on him, knocking him down 5 times and wobbling him 2 times, he still found a way to land 23 significant strikes, 73 total strikes, and he stunned me, and he busted my eye. Like, he literally gave me a cut on my eye. Like, the guy is a fighter, dog. And I hate that I will be fighting him again in the future. This isn't a rivalry because we're friends, but this fight is going to be something that pops up. Will I dominate it in the future? Probably. This is probably my Aspinall fight. I'm ranked 9th. I beat Curtis Blades. It's either Volkov. Oh, Volkov just lost, so I don't think they would give me Volkov. I might fight Maldino. If they put me up against Game this early, I gotta win it, but I don't want to fight him. I think it's gonna be Volkov. Oh, wait, Sambo. This is the first. The hell is Sambo? What kind of fighter is this dude? He's a wrestler. We're taking him. The hell is Sambo? What the fuck is Sambo? Who the hell is this nigga? Oh, hell no. I'm going up against a submission artist. Man, sure you swear to God, bro. Oh my gosh. Why am I fighting a submission artist? Whenever you see something where it's like rear naked choke and da-da-da, you're done. You're fighting a grappling submission artist and you're cooked. Let me do my social media. That'll give us like a little bit of a... Bro, this is gonna be a very tough fight for us. Holy... I never heard of Sambo. That has to be the first time I've ever seen that fight. So. And it must be such a rare style that they don't duplicate it. Like, you cannot do it because there's no way to explain it. You're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu submission artist. You're literally a trained assassin. I think those, like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighters are those, like, literally, like, they're trained to take you out. Like, hey, if I needed this, that, and the third, I'm sending my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist in against you to knock you out, dog, to take you out and have him cook you. The fact that he's 4-star in groundwork is crazy. I don't want to fight that. Like, I've never heard of this dude before, but his style of fighting got him super high up in the ranking. I've never heard of this guy. I don't even know if he's this high ranked in real life. Bro, this guy is a fighter. Now, he might have came from the WFA. That's a pretty honest perspective. But beyond that, I've never seen this guy in an octagon in my entire life. And I've been watching UFC for at least for the last 2 years. What's his name? Sergey Spivak. Or Spivak. Sergey. I've never heard of this guy ever. Sergey Spivak is a Moldovan mixed martial arts. He is in the UFC. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Who is this? Oh no! I don't see a single video of him punching nobody. Oh my gosh, this guy's a fighter. Well, he's not ranked. I can tell you that. Whoa, he's 233 right now, according to ESPN. He's 260 in this game. Oh, well, I mean, they can put him weight. Okay, so I'm only 2 years ahead. He's 17 and 5, but he lost a game by TKO. Who has he lost to? Well, every time he's lost, it's been a TKO. He hasn't. Let's see who he beat. That's actually good. He's beat Hardy, Bandera, Tibora. That's Sakai. I don't know if Sakai is even good. I've seen this. Yeah, he's decent. Bro, he's literally lost to Walt Harris. Now, he has 5 losses, but he's lost to Jailton Almeida. Okay, he's tough. I ain't gonna lie. He's 22-3. He's tough. Cyril Gain. He lost a game. He got TKO'd or KO'd. Tom Aspinall TKO'd him. Marcin Tibura KO'd him. He's solid. He's not the best. And then Walt Harris. Dog, Walt Harris is 13-10, bro. How the hell you get knocked out by Walt Harris? He has a 7-4 TKO record, and he has 8 submission fights. He's only gone to decision twice. And his next fight is against Cortez Acosta, who's 13-1. Let's see, where is he ranked? Like, that's the most important part of the heavyweight.
Spivak. Sergey Spivak. Yeah, he's ranked number 10 in the division. So he's a top 10 fighter. Top 10 fighter, but he's not as good. So I think Alex Pereira is gonna fight. Um, he's probably Pereira. He's probably gonna go down the division again. I mean, he has no reason to fight in light heavyweight anymore. I mean, he lost that belt. He's probably gonna beat Khamzat's gonna beat Duplessis. I think that's just like guaranteed. Even though people don't like Khamzat, he's going to choke out Duplessis. Like he's going to choke him out. Duplessis can't fight, but Khamzat's going to go crazy and choke him out. And then Alex Pereira is going to come down there and beat the shit out of him, and he's going to win the belt. Izzy's not gonna fight because he's gonna lose his next fight, which will probably be against Cannonier or somebody that's a lower rank than him. Then Izzy's gonna get moved up to fourth after Amava fights whoever he's gonna fight. Sean Strickland's gonna probably fight some other lower ranked guy, and then we're probably gonna see Izzy versus Strickland again, or Strickland versus da 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 da. And then we're going to see Alex. It's probably going to be Strickland versus Pereira again. And then we're going to see it. Because one thing about Izzy is he's in Robert Whitaker and all of them. The top 6 always have been top 5 fighters, in my opinion, in the division, regardless of who the champion is. Like, I think we start in the number 1 ranked after who the champion is. And since the new champion is Jack Della Maddalena, who I don't think should have beat Bilal Muhammad, since Islam Makhachev is going to move up, Muhammad's going to automatically drop to the third best fighter, in my opinion. Islam's going to come up, vacate his belt. Oliveira's going to lose to Ilya Topuria, who's moving up. Well, no, it's Max Holloway and Topuria because Islam already moved up. I'm tripping. And then, wait, no, I forgot who's fighting, but they keep the fighting rankings and all that. Let me see. Yeah, no. Charles fights Ilya for lightweight championship. Then I think Volkanovski gets his wait. How is he the second best fighter and he's the UFC champion? What? Oh, I forgot. Okay. But Ilya's gonna move up. He's gonna fight Islam, or he's gonna fight Charles for Islam's belt, and then Islam is gonna go up and most likely, obviously, fight Jack Della Maddalena is to be determined, but his next fight is against Islam, and it'll probably be November, October, I think. And then that next division up match will be Duplessis and probably Pereira. I mean, it's Duplessis and Chimaev, we know that, but when Chimaev wins that belt, Pereira will go down there and fight him. We know that. And then Pereira's holding out for now. I think that he should fight him, but um, I think Jamal Hill has to just start tearing down. Like he's fighting Khalil Roundtree. I think Roundtree wins that fight and actually proves himself. But Roundtree, what's his name? Hill has to kill the bottom part of the heavyweight division to work his way back up, and then Roundtree is probably going to have a title shot. But the real issue is Tom Aspinall. Like Ankalaev is a good fighter, but I think Tom Aspinall is a way like Aspinall has been kind of holding out on us. Like he's not even. Oh shoot, Tom Aspinall's not even ranked right now. Ooh. I did realize he's been holding out, but he's not even ranked in the top 10. Well, I'm not looking at the MMA's rankings, but hold on. They don't even think he's a top 10 fighter right now because he hasn't fought in so damn long. Yeesh. I forgot about Pandosha. Ooh. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm dumb. I'm tripping. I keep looking at light heavyweight and mentioning Aspinall. Yeah, no, Aspinall. I'm dumb. I'm tripping. I'm tired, but I'm not going to bed, bro. I'm bored. I scroll past the heavyweight because we know that Tom Aspinall is a good fighter. John Jones might be the champion, but I think we got it. Aspinall and Ngannou got to bump it out. Or it's Aspinall and Cyril Gane. Whoever it is has to fight Tom Aspinall. Curtis Blades lost to Tom Aspinall in July via TKO. And I watched that. But that is boring. They gotta let these guys fight.
Contracts have to be signed. UFC has to be a little more cutthroat. They're letting niggas sit out, bro. That's boring. It's boring for fans, but it's also boring for the business. Quote unquote best pound for pound fighter in the world has been sitting out for the past almost a year and a half now. It's like freaking ridiculous. His last fight was against Stipe Miocic in November 16th. I know it's not been a year, right? But it's still like, bro, he's going to be probably sitting out for about a year and a half before the next fight is happening. And it's stupid, man. And you're John Jones, so just get up and fight this guy, man. Like, I understand the mindset of holding off until you're ready, but dog.
Our tail of the tape for this heavyweight
Our
fight.
next matchup is most likely going to be Tom Aspinall.
Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is three.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so he had a big win his last time out. That came by TKO. Now the challenges get stiffer. Round one is underway. We'll see what he can produce for an encore here tonight. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to... Circling towards the left now. Both fighters throwing heat now. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
Oh, you heard him again, bro. Oh, nice level change.
And back to his feet. Oh, big left. Big left hand lands upstairs.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Bro, his head is super.
Just out of range with the uppercut.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie, locked in tight.
Body shot there. Keeping busy now. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands. Oh, big
Hold on,
shots raining
no,
down.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu transitions.
Got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
Get up, get up, get up. No, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Brought to the octagon and it showed
I forgot.
in that defense.
Oh, wow.
That's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
He went straight for it, too.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise
Got a
in
tough
risk
chin.
mitigation, but it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times.
He's taking me to the
It looks
ground.
like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's
I
still
can't
standing, and I
hold
think
him.
that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
90 seconds to go. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. All right, so he's got him hurt here.
He can throw. He's a good fighter. But I know what he wants.
Under a minute to go in what has...
It feels like I'm fighting with a... Bro, it felt like I was fighting a lightweight, bro. Like,
with a huge
he's not a
knockout.
bad fighter, but this guy is...
Holy smokes!
I ain't gonna lie. One out there, man. Yeah, I think he's a top 10 fighter in the division, but he could not throw with me. I might not have landed all my punches, but I sure as hell didn't get my ass kicked. The motherfucker didn't even injure me. Oh, we landed half our punches. You know, that's all that matters. Literally 40, like 48, 60%. That's all that matters, bro. I'm never I was worried because I never heard of his style of fighting, but I know not to be worried about no damn Sambo fighter no more. We're still only ranked ace. I think we get our Aspinall fight here. There's no way that we don't get our Aspinall fight here, bro. I mean, we got to, right? You got to give me my Aspinall fight at this point, right? I think he just took a loss. Good. You got to give me my Aspinall fight. Nope, they want me to fight the man that's 22-3. Bro, they hate me, bro. Let me fight. You know what? I know what they want me to do. They want me to beat this guy, move up, and fight John Jones in the championship, beat John Jones, and then like Pillvacher have it, and then next thing you know, Aspinall will have the opportunity to get the belt. I don't even want to fight John Jones early on. I want to know I can beat the niggas that people want him to fight. Like, they wanted Pereira to fight him. Pereira's going to go down that division probably. And they want Aspinall to fight him. Aspinall's been holding out for a minute because he's waiting on the John Jones fight. Like, Aspinall is easily, definitely higher ranked than John Jones because he keeps holding out. But I think 22-3 and Ngannou have to fight for the next matchup of Aspinall before John Jones. Now, I do think Aspinall deserves the John Jones contract, but show us you can beat the guys that used to hold the belt. Show us you can beat Francis Ngannou, who actually knows how to go up there and secure the bag. Now, he might have lost the belt, but that don't mean that, you know. I don't think John Jones is as dangerous. He's not going to be as dangerous as he could be in the next 2 years. So, yeah, John Jones is not going to be super dangerous in the next few years. So we're going to. We can't really afford to start declining. I think we just take this fight. We go from there, but how much is going bad? I mean, I just fought like 5 UFC fights tonight. Is this a main event? No, it's not a main event, but it's an event. It should be an exciting fight. Not really worried. I just hate fighting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighters because, like, Alex Pereira, I think, is a Muay Thai. He's a kickboxer, but he's really good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I don't know if that's what they have him labeled as on this fight, on this game. When I fought Alex Pereira for the first time, I was devastated. I was so devastated. I was like, you know. Like, even Islam, like, I knocked out Islam. But my first time fighting him, he's the only belt I have a loss on. But my first time fighting him, bro, he beat the dog piss out of me. Bro, he beat me up so bad, bro. So I just fought him until we went to the decision. I thought it was a fair matchup, but he got like the upper hand and like knockdowns or something. So like when I'm fighting those higher up guys, bro, if they knock you down more than like 3 times in the fight, unless you're matching the knockdowns, bro, you lost the fight. Like, boom, he knocked you down 3 times, kid. There's no way you beat this guy.
kind of like how they would do it in real life. If me and Alex Pereira went to 3 rounds, and I had a real life, I was a real UFC fighter. You know, my first, like within my first 15 fight period, I'm within it, so I'm not at 15 yet. And we're fighting, boom, 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 we're beating, da, da, da. He knocked me down 3 times, but I bust his face, I spoiled his eye up, and I throw a few overhands, and I catch him with that. It's only going to be so long until, like, I don't know that you lose. Like, the best, you asked me the best rivalry in the UFC right now, it's truly Izzy and Pereira. I personally want Izzy to get his Pereira shot one more time. He knocked out Pereira, yeah. But Pereira bounced back, became a champion, and then he lost to Ankalaev. Like, you can tell, like, the champions aren't in it no more, bro. The way Alex lost to Ankalaev was insane. Like, I thought it was dumb. I think I bet against him. I bet the distance. Because one thing about them grapplers, bro, they go the distance. Unless you piece them up early, they will go the distance against you. But when they see you throwing them bombs, they will wrap them arms up, bro. So we're going to be ready for this fight against Maloti. Oh, my gosh. I didn't see his tendencies. Well, I'm already here. I might as well fight him.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, ready to go for round 1. As many of you know, this young man won his last fight by knockout. No TKO, flush knockout for him the last time out. And now he is getting a shot against a truly elite fighter in this division. The question is, when the challenges get stiffer, will his game raise up to that next level? Throughout his career, when the challenges have gotten tougher, he has raised his game. That is exactly
he went straight to the ground.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, little clinch fighting now as the BJJ fighter is able to get inside and close the distance.
Did a really good job of getting close,
Is
getting
this
it
like
tight.
a heavyweight
That will allow
Alex
him to
Pereira or
start to
something?
try to get the takedowns. But there is still some danger in here because boxers are very good at creating space even though you're in the clinch with them.
Back to the feet now. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Oh, he does it again. Takes this fight right back to the ground one more time. This is exactly what he told us on Thursday. The game plan he's executing to perfection.
And he's doing it exactly as he said he hoped it would go. He's getting to the legs, getting fantastic.
Brazilian
angles,
Jiu-Jitsu
and
is
he's
more of
wrestling
that
beautifully.
submission side of
The
it.
takedowns are amazing, but it's the ground strikes that he's landing once he's getting there that is truly
He's
a
not
sight to
Curtis Blades level of physical, but he's a pretty physical fighter, I would say.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Posture.
Bro, we dead ass.
This might be the
Oh
biggest
no,
shot
him going straight from
of
home
the
guards.
fight.
Intense
He landed
work.
a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Don't tell.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Almeida.
It's gonna be that kind of fight.
Man, he's killing it on the ground.
I should have looked at his
Strike gets through.
tendencies. I mean, I know BJJ is grappling,
Huge pop
ground
from the crowd
fighters.
as the fighters get back up to their
Yeah.
feet. I mean, you and I love a good wrestling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're gonna get.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to get too many.
You ever seen someone counter or dodge like that he just did and
Very bad.
land a hook in real life? Probably not, because it does not happen.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, damage done. Bleeding from
How did he land through my block, bro? That was 4-star blocking. Y'all let him land through it?
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty
You
significant
know,
damage
we
done
gonna
in there.
fight, bro. That's how it's going, bro.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got it hurt very bad.
Oh, big elbow. Gets back to his feet.
Nice level change.
Yo, what the? Bro, I was defending myself. He's dead for real, bro.
Trying to get those arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across and secure it with the head. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up.
He's back in the clinch. How does he proceed from here?
Right hook to the head blocked. Takedown defense holds up. Well, at this point, you got to think he's got to start to mix things up a bit more. At this point, he's worked the head to great effect, but get some strikes to the midsection. Try to slow your opponent down. Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, Eugenio gets the single leg takedown. Well played. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he...
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one lands right on the spot.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, but just looking to recover.
He's tired.
Nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. The knee's now going. Well, a really good second round for him thus far.
We did. What the hell? He didn't even hit me in the face.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Oh, what's the... He's dead for real, beating me up right now.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overspeed and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the... Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Yeah, they can't. You saw them cancel on my overhand because I got punched in the stomach, bro.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
You can't tell me a nigga can grapple me for 100 minutes and be this locked in, bro. He's genuinely locked in, like he's not going, bro.
Ready to fight?
I'm out the night, bro. This is time.
Strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection. Bad. Big right hand.
There we go.
Back to the feet. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and
let me out,
guys
bro.
are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job.
He literally...
Going for the finish. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Nice transition.
Can I get up?
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Now, it's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
He's literally only got me
His
up.
opponent's chin held up, but you
He's
do not
knocked me
want to
down.
be
That's me.
on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Power shot.
Huge block there. And now a little separation between the two fighters.
He fought with so much intensity early that he looks like he's starting to get a little tired.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his
They're
technique.
gonna let him submit me here, probably.
This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Yeah, we're submitted. Yeah. So I didn't know what is. I didn't know it was on me. I was too tired to remember to check out what
Already
I can
going
do.
for round one, and this young man's popularity absolutely soared on the strength of what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush knockout, kept his winning streak intact with style points, and now the challenges get decidedly more tougher.
Yeah, I forgot. And then the first two they started
What is
doing.
unquestionably the biggest spot of his UFC career.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Nice punch to the head.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he got the first combo in out of that. The both of us when we got it.
Big knee to the body.
That's your good.
Another big
When
kick.
they get rocked, you go for that overhand duck
It's hard to get
and
back up
grab.
again, and he's there.
That's the go-to.
And he comes through with a big knee.
Cancel out my overhand a lot. Let's kick the good
Went with a left hand counter. Nice combination on the
It's-
feet, and
it's
now works
getting
into a
weird.
takedown.
Gotta watch his neck.
He's going straight for a submission this early.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short. And
Straight for a total. Rock him. They're going straight to that. Let's get on the ground.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Big shots.
Look, they
landed
won't let me.
now.
They let him land
He's
10
able to
punches
transition back
before
to
I
side
get the second
control
one. So
now. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Well, very efficient and effective with the grounded pound strikes here. High-level work by Almeida. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home?
Look at that finish there. High front shot. He picked the back angle, reaching all the way across.
What a connection.
Almeida straight.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost
Yeah,
done.
bad.
When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elimination.
straight for a ticket. When they don't see anything working on top, they go straight for a ticket.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
What a tricky head kick. Nice shot to the head from the clinch position.
Well, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Round 2 straight ahead.
Wait, don't give him that takedown. If they gave that to him, that's so lame. He outstruck me? Nah, y'all ain't lying.
Stop!
So in their books, he's dominated the whole first round, even if he got this shit.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see.
Wow. Yeah, I started my punch before his, but is that... I'm blocking! What the f... No, y'all are wilding! Get bro!
We'll see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances.
Y'all are cheating. Get off.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both
Get off.
fighters in
Bro, I'm literally blocking the takedown.
Very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this.
absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
That's so deep.
Oh,
Oh
nice
my
ankle.
god.
Doesn't gain time.
Oh, he's dead. He didn't even throw the punch in the direction I was leaning.
Try to
He
find the next
sitting
shot,
there.
follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands
I'm
another one.
getting
He's keeping the
pissed,
guys
bro.
busy tonight.
Like, this is like,
And over
I don't even know
takedown
what to
attempt
say.
after
There's
takedown
no
attempt, and the
fight like
cardio.
that.
The cardio to wrestle that
Well, I
much
felt like
is
I
so
was fighting
impressive
boxing.
because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase
Like,
takedowns.
Pereira threw less than me.
Almeida gets another
I'm
takedown.
defending. I have a
Takedown artist in this
4-star
featherweight
takedown.
division. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the
When
ground.
are they going to let me depict that against
Well, he
these
continues to
takedowns?
manhandle him here on the ground. Well, not
Because I
sure
don't
if I
even
should
call
knock
it
his
a
fight IQ,
jiu-jitsu
but it seems
fighter.
like he's sort of
It's
moving
just
around
takedowns.
here. Feels
That's
like
all
the
you
finish
do.
is there for the take.
You want me on the
finish is
ground
there.
so you can
And he needs
submit.
to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush.
Oh, look at this.
Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick.
Oh my gosh. Bro, he's had like
In the
10
half guard.
takedowns for the round.
Now drops inside that
When
close
are y'all
guard,
gonna
DC.
realize
Full guard.
it's getting
Let's see how
bad?
patient he is as he attacks a submission
Oh
or
my,
kick.
y'all dead for y'all are dead for that.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. He's having his way with him here.
Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to
Right
switch.
back. Right back.
We might get a stoppage here soon.
Why do y'all keep putting me in back, man?
20 seconds to go, round two.
He's got to be careful.
Stop.
I'm getting so pissed. Bro, he landed 6 out of 6 takedowns. They didn't let me defend a single one, and we ended up on the floor for half of the
All
fight.
right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a rock. All right, so there's the
Dead
first.
ass. They let him rock me through my hands.
Third round underway. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Bro, y'all are not letting me. He's not that good at taking that. I literally blocked more takedowns than an actual wrestler. This guy just does
Almeida's
the
looking for that arm triangle now.
and they let him
Oh,
go.
look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Boom.
Heavy shots raining down. Almeida's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got to work back.
3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Nice job defensively. He's blocked that punch.
Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over
He's
and over
not
again
even
to
really
that area,
beating
and
me
now
up. It's
he's
just that
dealing
they're
with
allowing.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds.
Him to
And it's the
grapple me
exact
this
sense of
entire
urgency
fight.
you wanna see from a fighter. Take the
Like
judges
every
out.
single time we get close to
And
the
he's
fence,
back
he goes
up
straight
again.
for the
So
take.
takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
Oh my god.
He told us he was going to attack that region. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
Less than a minute now to go in the fight. So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Back to the well with the uppercut now, it's true. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shot.
Unrecognizable. Oh, yes, that was on.
They would not let me throw this entire fight, bro. I literally, oh my God, bro. Nah, this is OD, my nigga. He took me down 36 times. Oh my God. He took me down 36 times and ended up with 6 minutes of control in a 15-minute fight, and still somehow in the first round landed 35 strikes against me after being on the ground with me for 2 minutes. I never threw more than 38 punches in the entire fight. Bro, he literally his significant strikes were more than the amount of strikes I got to throw in the round. Every single time, his significant strikes were as much as I could throw in the round. Bro, they would not let me throw against this nigga. Not because I can't, but bro, he literally beat me because we were on the ground for 6 minutes. Now, my stamina recovery is good. My bottom game's a 4-star. So that's why I was able to get out. But, bro, if you take me down 6 times and it takes me 10 seconds to get up, that's already a minute on the ground. Now, imagine if we're down there fighting and then he gets in full guard, full mount. I can't do nothing against full mount. I have to keep him in full guard or half guard for me to be able to get up. It's just stupid, bro. He's not a good fighter, bro. He can't beat me. I'm gonna beat him next time I play him, but that's so dumb. I'm done with